Hello everyone and welcome back to A Wandering Orc Plays Morrowind! Alright, so we have a couple of very exciting things that happened the last time that I played, trying to get ready for the journey ahead. Check this out. BAM! No more throwing candles on the ground. I can totally light rooms up, and yes, this costed a ton of money to actually level up my illusion skill to the point where it was pretty dependable to cast this. Oh, but I'm super psyched. I think it only lasts for like a minute, but whatever. Look at all these candles. They're so useless. Okay, so today we are going to go to Vivec, as per the main story quest, and I did actually notice, you know, in games, I am technically a spy in Morrowind right now. I work for the Blades, and I'm trying to find out information on, there it goes, on the Nerevarine. You know in games where assassins always come up to you and then they always have a note on them? Dude. KS actually gave me written instructions about my mission to Vivec. He's exactly the reason that people find out shit about, like, secret organizations and stuff, and I'm carrying it on me, so I don't know, who knows what that's good for. Maybe someone can pickpocket me and find out about all our plans. Speaking of which, I was just leveling up in the Mages Guild and totally got attacked by an assassin here, and he was super hardcore. But it was pretty lucky because overall, I needed the money, and his shit was worth tons of gold, so. Okay, so we are going to Vivec, as per Shirtless KS's instructions. And this is so cool. I did use it once to go to Caldera. I always go there on, like, shopping sprees. It's like the mall for me. They have, like, a pawnbroker and just an overall trading shop, and I could just get rid of all my crap. So, but we don't want any of this other stuff, even though Wolverine Hall sounds totally badass. Let's just go a step more normal and go to Vivec. It's pretty cheap, too, to teleport around the world.
A visitor.
Oh.
What may I do for you?
Oh. Flacacia Philacia. Let me try that again. Flacacia Philacia. No, I give up. Oh, duh. She's just the travel lady. She's very polite, though. Okay, so actually in the Mages Guild, I think they might have more stuff for me. I'm a journeyman, I think.
Go ahead.
I am also, let's see, what am I? I leveled up in both the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. Yep, I am a journeyman in both. And only an apprentice in the Blades. I'm a bit behind with that. So I actually am looking for particular people, but I don't think anyone in here is going to be able to help me with that. Wow.
Do you want something?
Sira Lonwy, you are awesome looking. We have the same robe. We are fashion sisters. Oh, that's exciting. She has Mark. I have Recall. It was like Destiny. All of this was Destiny. I'm so glad I actually have money left over for that, too. Detect Key. That sounds like a useful skill. And this game has so many unique skills. Demoralize creature. So it'd be like, you're ugly, and you're fat, and you're really bad at math. And then they just, like, give up. I kind of like that. I'm tempted to just take it for that reason, but invisibility sounds pretty cool, and I have pretty good illusion stats now, so I might be able to do it. Hop Toad. Tinner's Hop Toad. Jump. 20 points for 10 seconds. Slow fall. I have Feather. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. On Ducey's Open Door. I actually have something that does that for me, so I don't really need that. I'm gonna buy that invisibility, because why not? Like I said, I have a pretty cool illusion. I've already got a quest from the Balmora Mages Guild right now, so I don't really need... Ooh. I could totally look in her chest. I could go invisible and open that shit for a later date. Ooh, all these crazy spells. They're making me so bad. Look at this place. Man, this is where I want to hang out. Is this like the capital city or something?
Wealth beyond measure.
I'm looking for people here, so who am I looking for again? Let's see. I have these handy instructions straight from Chaos. Temple Priestess, Morag Tong, and Thieves Guild. Okay. First, we have to get out of this. Man, this place is stacked. The lady in the Old Mages Guild told me to gather all this stuff. These people just grow it. They're so much smarter here. In fact, you know what? I'm technically sort of... Ooh, a game at dinner, eh? Yes! My alchemy skill increased. I'm gonna read this sometime because the name itself sounds pretty intriguing. They have all the good books here too. Oh, they're so boring in the other Mages Guild. Okay. I'm gonna take a little nap. Because I like this place. Okay, now we're gonna get out of here for real.
What was that?
What? It's me, dude. I'm right here. Alright, so we have Princess Normal and Vampire Chick. Oh my god! Check out those peepers.
What do you think of our city outline?
It's actually really liberating. Ooh, that's cute though. It's really liberating not to... Ooh. Not to have to collect armor and weapons and things like that. Cool, Viper Blade. That's actually the blade that I took off the assassin and I sold to someone.
Do you need something?
Foreign Quarter. This is where one of the people is, the Khajiit. I think he's the Morag Tong. So let's see if we can find him.
What do you want?
I'm looking for somebody. Here's a Khajiit. Not the one I want.
Okay, I'm listening.
Super fast though. Look at him go.
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
Can't seem to... Ooh, I can ask about Hulea. Hulea? The... Oh, Argonian, not Khajiit. Oops. The Argonian Morag Tong? I'd look for him in the Black Shock Corner Club in the lower wasteworks of the Foreign Quarter, or at Jabash's books, on the same level of the lower wasteworks as the Black Shock Corner Club. So first I want to start with at least the Black Shock Corner Club. Do you know where that is? 9. This is the Fighters Guild. Oh, nice. This is like best section of the city already. Oh, I wasn't even in the Foreign Quarter. I totally thought I was. Dude. Okay, so... kind of have to figure out how to navigate this place. But we can do it. I definitely have faith. Terrible sense of direction aside. This is insanely awesome. Oh, check it out. Is Silt Strider over there? Okay. Okay, that's not confusing at all, except it totally is. So I'm apparently in the lower wasteworks, or at least I would assume that I was, because those doors lead to the upper wasteworks. So let's see what we can find. This is a bizarre city, I must say. Okay, so we're getting somewhere, going down some hallways. We're just going to test doors until we figure out where the hell we're supposed to be going. I am in the upper wasteworks right now. I need to be in the lower
Outlander,
wasteworks.
what do you want?
This is the most confusing city ever, an indoor city. But I have to give them credit. I mean, that's cool. Alright, so this goes to the lower wasteworks. Oh, right. Some guy upstairs just handed me a leaflet, and he said it has really important information and wouldn't tell me what it was about, so... Beware! Have no dealings with Orang Fairness. She is known to be both underhanded and unethical in her dealings. The materials she uses are both shoddy and dangerous. He writes this like it's a chain letter. You could come to great harm from her products. Her shop should be avoided at all costs. See these testimonials. I took a potion and got sick. Lost good lunch. Grugbog G. Her materials look old and stale. Not good for alchemical use. Darren O. She should be disemboweled and fed to Nyx hounds. Lorngar F. That's a Nordic thing to say. Alright, so don't shop at that person's store. Yeah, that's definitely one of those things like your aunt posts on Facebook and they use caps where it's unneeded and yeah, okay. So, we are looking for the Corner Club and we happen to stumble right upon it. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to quick save because I don't know when the last time I saved was. And this guy looks badass. He's like straight out of Mad Max.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Yeah, dude, you too, thanks. Oh, man. Get out of our way, Enwa. We got issues with this filthy lizard here. His kind aren't welcome here. He belongs in the swamp with the rest of them. You're a dick. Okay. What lizard are you talking about? Nah, dude. I will take all of y'all.
Yes, madame.
This
What is
scent is new.
Why, thank you. I'm trying a new perfume, but...
I welcome you as the friend of my friend and of these street feet, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore and these troublesome fools are in my way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful and be ready. My friend Jabasha the Khajiit has a bookstore. Jabasha's rare books. If you will agree to travel together with me there, I will answer your questions. But before we go, I beg you persuade these
blah, blah, blah. Okay. I got it. I'll take care of these troublesome fools, don't you worry. Hey, troublesome fool.
Am I talking to you, Fetcher? No, I'm talking to the filthy lizard, so push off.
And then I ask about the filthy lizard, and he says, "What are you, some kind of filthy lizard lover? You want to give your little friend a big kiss?" Yeah, maybe I freaking do. How do I get rid of you people? This is Vivec, Pilgrim. It's big. Can't you find your way around the cantons? Vivec's cantons are buildings with many levels. The upper works are blah blah. I really don't want to hear about that right now. Seriously, how do I get rid of you guys? You look like you could be the boss.
Shut up and butt out, Outlander. It's the filthy lizard we're talking to, not you. This rotting piece of trash ought to be chained up somewhere, not running around loose.
I really don't know how to do this.
Summoned by another. Questions again.
I'm afraid if I just start attacking him, I'm gonna get into some kind of trouble. Okay, alright, so I asked him if we're ready to travel together. I guess I just had to talk to him again.
Will you travel together with me to Jabash's Rare Books? We leave through the door to the foreign quarter wasteworks. Turn right, west, continue down the hall, across the atrium on the same level, and then follow the opposite corridor west on the other side of the atrium, all the way to Jabash's door. I hope you guys remember that, because I won't. I must warn you that unless these troublesome fools are persuaded to behave like civilized beings, there may be fighting and killing if we try to travel together. Yeah, sure. Travel with me. Let's fight and kill. Let's do it, guys. Yeah, I resisted magic. Take the head. Ha! Good day. Now I'm gonna take you out too. Look at you guys. You suck. Why'd you even bother? I'm so glad to kill these guys. Like, seriously. Just a bunch of thugs. Just a bunch of fight punks, sir. Yep. Cool. Whoa, throwing stars. I'm gonna practice my oops. I did not mean to do that. I'll have to, ooh, look. I put him out of his misery. Look how happy he is. Glee. I'm gonna leave these corpses here, though. These bar owners really should have thrown them out.
Tell your friends
Oh.
about this place.
Oh, I will. You want to go for a good bar fight? Go to the what is this?
That bar. Those boots are
Burp and
ruined.
Snatch Corner Club or something. But look, okay. Do you remember Juju from
So
like
what's this
ages ago?
regarding?
Turns out she's just really part of the mod. She'll show up in every bar and she's there to like regulate the music, I guess. There's a music list right here. So that mystery, that old mystery is solved. I didn't want to leave you in the dark since I found out. Oop. Also, it's really tempting having another companion here to just keep him with me. But let's check those instructions again. Right, west, down. Okay. So I think we're supposed to go out here. He said turn right. I would assume this is the right. I don't know. Or maybe this is it. And then head west. And this is where it gets a little bit weird. Apothecary. No, that's not where we want to go. Alchemist. Alright, that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. You know, it was a really short time to Leia, but I enjoyed our time together. We got in a really cool fight and killed some people we probably didn't. Whoa, what is happening?
Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now, I said I'd tell you about the Nerevarine cult so you can report back to Chaos. And I don't know of any Sixth House cult, but I can tell you what I do know.
Alright. Let's go ahead and tell me about the Nerevarine cult. And he says to understand... I can't do that voice anymore. It actually hurts my throat. To understand the Nerevarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to the Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate, for the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here is a summary for Chaos, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. What's first? So we'll ask about the history of the Ashlanders. In the First Era, the nomadic Ashlanders and
and the settled Dunmer clans were much alike. But after the First Council and the formation of the Great Houses, Ashlanders had been steadily forced into the poorest and most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of the Nerevar for the restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. Okay, got a persecuted people here. In modern times, Morrowind is ruled by 5 great houses: House Halalu, House Redoran, House Telvanni, House Indorel, and House Drez. Great Houses' culture is partially defined by its roots in the ancient Dunmer tribal clans, and partly by later imperial influences from other Western cultures. The Great Houses' culture is only one of the native Dunmer cultures of Morrowind. To the other native culture, the Ashlander culture, is a nomadic barbarian culture largely untouched by imperial influences. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay, what's next? Let's ask about the persecution of the Nerevarine. The temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, and the temple imprisons and executes heretics unless prevented by imperial law. But since the Nerevarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere when the temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the temple, and particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of the Nerevarine cultists. Okay, oh yikes, this is really getting crazy. So let's find out about the legacy of the false incarnate. In the past, some have claimed to be the reincarnated Nerevar. The most recent is known as Peakstar, a figure of legend among the Waste tribes for the last 30 years. The temple says that these false incarnates disprove the prophecies, since the false incarnates fail and come to nothing, but the mystical Nerevarine cult glorifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, citing the appearances of failed incarnates as certain proof of Nerevar's coming rebirth. Okay. I think I've asked him pretty much everything, but I have to say, alright, so this guy was great. Oh, disturbing dreams? I'm going to ask him about my disturbing dreams. I'm sorry, I don't know why you'd tell me this. In the old country, they set great store by dreams and omens, but I'm an educated creature. Dreams mean nothing, they're just fancies, imagination. Yeah, I don't know why I told you that either. Sorry, just forget I said anything. Okay, well, all in all, this guy had the best deal because he just wanted me to get him out of a club and go to a bookstore. I mean, that's fantastic. It's easy as pie. Here we are, and... What? Dude, don't you want to sell me some... Oh, you're an Ordinator. One of those people that the Ashlanders hate. Can I ask him about my dreams? Excuse me, Mr. Ordinator, I've been having really bad dreams lately. But yeah, so this guy just wanted to get out of a pub and go to a bookstore, and he gave me all that information, more than all the others combined. Man, they have all the real Baron Zayas. There's lots of great stuff in here.
Oh, no weakness or fault. You should find healing. You look unwell.
No, I'm actually doing okay, unless... Nope, totally doing okay. I will get out of here, though. Alright, so the next person I have to find is also somewhere in this city. However, I am going to cut this off for today, because we've been recording for about a half hour so far.
What do you want?
Aw, she recognizes that Vivec can be a confusing place with her demon eyes. Why, thank you, demon-eyed Savani Sarian. I really appreciate that. Can I ask you about my nightmares? I only just discovered that I could do this. Oh, I can ask her about all kinds of stuff. Look, I asked her about the Nerevar, and she has all sorts of information. So yeah, I'm gonna call that an episode. Definitely been recording for a while. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time as we continue our quest to speak to a whole bunch of people in this labyrinth of a city.